First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostle and the elders who have spread the truth out the four corners of earth. I'm here with another Can't Be lesson. Let's get it. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning. And as we right now and walking into this American version of a new year, a lot of people are celebrating right now. Then to go to the house of feasting, and that's considered feasting, eating good. And, I got social media on, I don't be on it like that, but, I'm seeing a whole bunch of friends I used to interact with. They're out doing the same thing they do every week. For that is the end of all men. And that's the Lord letting it be known that's the end of all men in that partying spirit, because, we not in the time to be partying and turning up right now. We in a very chaotic time. We had a time of war, actually. We had a time of great calamities coming here on this earth. It wasn't, I guess a couple of days ago, that thing was a norovirus, a new strand out here, And, these people, they oblivious. They don't care. They want to turn up. And it's like, man, club going up on a Tuesday. And the living what led to his heart. And that's these people, they don't have this, they don't have Sophia and Sophia's wisdom. And these scriptures is understanding, because, when the Lord actually turn the lights out, it ain't gonna be no party and no mirth spirit. And people gonna be like, well, what do I need to do? What should I do? Then they're gonna be seeking a prophet. They're gonna be seeking a message and an understanding. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 18, verse 25. And, this is a scripture for me because, I feel like, lately I feel like I've been going through the balance of life. When thou has enough, remember the time of hunger. And that's what I'm saying. I'm doing decent right now. I pay my rent. I pay all my bills for the month. I'm good. It is a new year to these people. So to me, I'm coming in a fresh year, fresh start, having this truth and this understanding. And, I'm content with what I have. Remember the times of hunger. I remember times I was hungry, man. I remember I didn't have $10 in my pocket, man. I remember had to call around to ask a couple buddies or go to my little change pocket, my bag of change, man, and scrape it up, man. Eat off the dollar menu. And when thou art rich, think about poverty and need. And so basically the Lord said, stay in the balance, stay in the middle. Because like I said, you can be too high-minded and despise this understanding, or you can be too low to the point it's like this understanding is beyond you because you're just trying to survive. You're just trying to get it by any means. That's why if you're in the middle, man, most likely the Lord is dealing with you. Lord willing, the Lord dealing with us. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1 and down. My son, if thou come serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. And I had temptation today. It wasn't that I wanted to go out, but just, Jake in his flesh at times. And I'm like, I ain't forcing it. I ain't tripping, because knowing what's to come, I don't want to come in this new year, America version of a new year, and I'm out and about. People die most of the times. Something always happen normally on these type of Santana holidays. Anyway, I seen at New York, I think it was thundering and raining. And that's one thing about New Year's Eve, like the countdown. I never seen New York looking like that. I think it was raining and storming. So all praise the Lord. Shalak, on my phone. Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man, raining that. The Lord is bringing that spirit down, man. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. So, being patient, you know what I'm saying? Set your heart aright, your heart, your mind. We can use this carnally, this new year to these people. Yeah, we know it's January 1st, 2025, but we're not celebrating New Year's because we getting rid of the old man every day. Every day is a new day. We don't wait till 365 days to go past to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get my life right now every day. When we get in these scriptures and open our Bible and pray and congregate with the brothers, we getting our heart right and getting ready. Make not haste in time of trouble, because trouble is coming. Jacob, especially Jacob's trouble, you tribes. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And that's what we hoping for, man. That's what we hoping for, man. Like, Jake had many dreams. I had dreams. You would have thought I was mini Martin Luther King, man. Like, I had dreams I remember when I was my third, fourth grade, I remember I wanted to be the president. I mean, I wanted to be an astronaut. I mean, I wanted to play sports, football. So, and even to this day, I still have that admiration about life, but I know that it's just in the past. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm not about to do those things, but sometimes that energy still be inside of me because Jay got a lively spirit. But the Lord said he depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So the Lord gonna increase those, man. He that endured to the end, and saints shall be saved. And that's what we hoping for. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. So the Lord, bear the indignation. Lord Yahushua, when he was here, he went through all type of trial and tribulation, got mocked. He went through it. He's the best example of what us brothers in the truth and understanding to we need to look after of. The suffering, not going to the house of feasting, not turning up and having all the females, you know what I'm saying? Jake was a ladies' man at one time, you know what I'm saying? Not too long ago. So I wrestle with that, but I'm also understanding that I'm growing in the truth, and I'm understanding that I'm letting go of the old ways and get rid of that old man, the flesh, man, because the flesh, man, that old man be trying to creep up. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, and your patience possess ye souls. All throughout the scriptures, man, the Lord always saying, be patient. And I can honestly say, man, like, I done lived life, and it was times, I didn't think, man, how I'm going to get through this? And, Lord, behold, man, the Lord, he came through, man. Most of the time, the Lord came through for me, man. So I can honestly say that, man. So all praise to the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, because this flesh want it now. We live in a microwave society. We want it right now. JG Wentworth is my money, and I want it now. But we are learning to be patient because at the end of the day, the Lord is patient with us. The Lord is long-suffering. And, we don't want to tempt the Lord because the Lord is still judging his place. Verse 6, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. And that's plain cut dry. Like, believe in the Lord, trust in him, and he gonna set your way aright. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside, lest ye fall. So being patient, waiting, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is doing everything, and we got to be patient with the Lord and understand that this ain't the time to be turning up. Speak to myself first and foremost. And the Lord is still judging the place. And we need to be circumspect and understand that the Lord is going to take care of you. And this world, as we know it, it's not even worth it anyway. Sometimes, like I said, it's a real battle with yourself because spiritually, I know I ain't missing out on, but that flesh, man, they just want to crank out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying the first battle is yourself, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Verse 8, you that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. We believe in the Lord. Our reward is not going to fail. Lord willing, we asking for more endurance and more patience. We are praying for more stability in the times to come, more awareness, more discernment. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgiveness of affliction. So, some people, they come in the new year, they celebrate like New Year, New Me, and I'm going to turn up, and they celebrate it. And that can be considered like a prosperity moment. They're not thinking about affliction. And in the day of affliction, which is coming here on this earth, especially in America, also known as Babylon, there is no remembrance of prosperity. So this is what's going to really work these people because the Lord is going to do this. The Lord is going to shut these lights off. He's going to turn the music is going to be brought low. It's going to be horror. So this is symbolic. This scripture is a future prophecy as well. It's not going to be no prosperity in too long, man. It's going to be straight affliction out here, and that's what the Lord bringing. Proverbs 30:8, remove far from me vanity and lies, because, King Solomon had all the wisdom in the world, and he said all is vanity, because he knew eventually he was going to die, but he was like, all is vanity. If you don't have the fear of the Lord inside of you, then it doesn't mean nothing because, worldly, you can have all these riches. Then it's like you don't feel like you need to serve the Lord no more. You know what I'm saying? Give me neither poverty nor riches, because you can be poor and be like, man, you know, your mindset is just thinking about surviving and getting through the day and begging. And it's like you can't focus on this ministry, because, you know, it's just the Lord is just beautiful the way he do it. Like you said, you got to be in the middle. Feed me with food convenient for me. And that's being in his truth and his understanding and being in the middle. You know, and I always been told too, it's a blessing to be in the middle. It's a blessing to suffer, you know, because through suffering and pain, we learn, we grow. You know, you can party, you know what I'm saying? And then your health is declining. Verse 9. Least I'll be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's 2/3 of our people. You know, they not worrying about the Lord. They got their riches. They got their constellation. Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. And that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be to the point that you're poor, that you got to steal and, you know, taking the Lord's name in vain, because he said thou shalt not steal. So it's like the Lord keeping that balance, man. That's what the battle at. It's in the balance. Power in the balance. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. And that's what we're doing, man. We putting out this flesh, man. That's the first battle, because, you know, the elders and the apostles and the brothers begin to a lot. Lately, it's like when the hour of temptation come, if you haven't been practicing sustaining your flesh and your fleshly desires, it's going to be hard for you to sustain in that time, because it's going to start mentally plaguing you. And, you know, me being in some harsh environments, you know, I used to be in the cold. You know, I was in Alaska one time. I went through a lot of mental stages, but through all that, I grew and learned and was able to endure, you know. So it's going to be hard for a lot of people in that time to come to not be tempted to take that digital device, because they haven't been practicing on putting off the flesh. If we deny him, he also will deny us, you know, and, you know, denying the Lord by not even just doing his work, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Like, you know, every brother is not a prophet. Everybody's not meant to preach and teach, but we still supposed to be, you know, the Lord said, knowing that all these things shall be melted with fervent heat. Like, these nuclear missiles are going to still be shot over here. What manner of person ought ye to be? All holy and godliness and conversation. I'm paraphrasing it, basically saying destruction still coming here to America regardless. So what manner of person you should be carrying yourself? How your characteristics? How you supposed to be carrying yourself? You supposed to be, hey, man, we just be those persons that you, if the Lord is in front of you right now, he would be approved of. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, because that's the first battle. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So, you know, like I said, New Year's, these people coming in the new year, they doing their same old, drinking. So when that time to come, when there's no more alcohol, you know, for these people to, you know, people like to drink to sustain from reality, but it's going to be hard, bro. You know, that's why, like, the scripture said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Fear the Lord is your treasure, because you're going to have to mentally be able to clock in. It's going to be it's mental, you know, and, you know, the Lord, you know, he's beautiful in all his ways, but he also a teacher, and, like, he's observing us, and he's circumspecting us. And you think about judgment, you think about judging. You know, this earth has wicked judges, but, you know, the Lord, he's a righteous judge, so he's judging us. He's looking at us how we carry ourselves day to day. He looking even how our diet is. Like, it's everything that the Lord is looking at to see if you're really worthy of him to save, you know, and because the numbers are going to dwindle out here, man. The Lord is not finna save the whole earth, man. The Lord, slain the Lord is going to be from one end of the earth to the other end, because it's very rightful so, because this whole earth need a restart, you know. So when it comes to a restart, it also comes with death, and the death and getting rid of. About to get rid of a lot of people, and the scriptures let you know, like 2/3 part be cut off. And I want to say Zechariah or Zephaniah. Sometimes I get them both confused, but Zechariah or Zephaniah, 2/3 part shall be cut off. And the 1/3 is gonna be the 1/3 of the mixed multitude. Then he got his man. He's dealing with the 144,000. So yeah, man, it's for real. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 30, verse 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold. So, the riches of this world can't be compared to wealth. I mean, health. They always say like health is wealth. And, accordingly in this world, people look at, they judge you by your bank account, judge you by your car, judge you by what you got. But the Lord let you know health and good estate of body are above all gold, because what's the point of having all that? If you're in a poor state, and that can be mentally, you can be mentally sick and still have riches. And what these entertainers do, they overdose on drugs. They go crazy, and like your body is a machine. It can only do so much. You can only have so much sex within the day. You can only drink so much within the day. You can only eat so much within the day. So you gotta, I'm saying this because I left the gym earlier and I went to go buy me some vitamins, and I bought me some wormwood. And just talking to a beautiful brother. His name was what was his name? Jerry. He was a Jake, and he was just talking to me about health, and he put me on game. I got some beets, some powdered beets. What else I got? Wormwood, because I got that for my stomach. My stomach been growling lately. I got me some beets, like some powdered beets, and some other vitamins. So in my mindset, I'm thinking about, I want to be mentally healthy this year. Yes, it's a new year, technically, but I said my mindset, I want to be healthy, because a healthy mind and a strong body above infinite wealth. So the scripture let you know health and good estate of body are above all gold. So no matter how much gold you got, a lot of these rich people, they be rich as hell, and they sick though. They be trying to pay for all these surgeries and all these therapies and stuff, and they still can't recover because their body is plagued. So this scripture is a beautiful scripture. Health and good estate of body are above all gold. So no matter how much money you got, if you got a healthy, good estate of body, bro, that's beyond your riches. And a strong body above infinite wealth. And that's what I'm working towards, man. I'm trying to, get it right, because I know the Lord, and we supposed to be doing what we supposed to be doing. Like we know the Lord is gonna deal with us accordingly in that time to come. But if you can help yourself, you supposed to help your body. Faith without works is dead. We don't supposed to just sit here and be lazy, be slothful, and sit here and not take care of our body. And like, Lord got me. No, the Lord gave you a brain and a conscience too, and that's why I'm, coming in this year to be more disciplined and get back on that mode, man, because the things about to pop off, and when they do pop off, I don't want to be in that mind state thinking that I can't handle it. You want to have faith and confidence and feel like that you can handle what's about to come on this earth, because there's going to be a time in there before. And these scriptures all let you know there was going to be a time in there before, Jacob trouble. It's going to be paranormal out here. So mentally getting prepared for what's to come. This is Ephesians 6 and down. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of power, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And that's about to be amplified out here too. Like, all this demonic energy is about to be amplified as well, because the devil's coming down having great wrath. They know they have a short time, so they finna let the floodgates open. They know that. They know they lose control over the people. They seen the prophets. They seen these words pop up everywhere. So now it's like, it's time. And what they gonna do, man? They gonna all that mirth and party spirit is gonna be out the window very soon, very, very soon. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We're not wrestling against physical, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. The scripture let you know who's running this earth right now. Darkness of this world. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. It's spiritual wickedness going on because the Lord ordained the left hand and the right hand, and that's how the Lord does things to let you know. It's like, you can't mess with him. He's beyond. You can't put him in a box, but he gave this earth over to the hand of the wicked just to let you. And we physically can't see the Lord, but he's dealing with us spiritually, and the Lord still going to win though. That's how cold the Lord is. We physically here, and we in a physically spiritual world. I mean, we in a physically wicked world, but the Lord is still gonna win. You know, like the Lord in the spiritual, dealing with us spiritually in the spiritual, man. He's here, but spiritually, and it's still not enough. That's how I call the Lord. It's like he's invisible, but it's like he's here, but he's not here, and he's still gonna win. And that's the power we serve, and that's the power that I want to have on my side in the days to come. And I'm asking the Lord right now to, like, you know, forgive me for my sins and, you know, deal with me accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And you brothers and sisters, you know, taking heed, man. You know, take heed, man. The Lord is real, and he's about to do major wonders out here, man. So you want to be on the Lord's good side on the days to come. This is going to be the best thing ever, man. Fear the Lord, and none sweeter than following these commandments, man. Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. And that's what's coming here on this earth, man. And having done all to stand. That's what I'm saying. Like, this earth is given unto the hand of wicked. So these people are about to go all out with their wickedness. So you have to put on the whole armor of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. That's the only way you're gonna be able to withstand in the evil, by putting on the whole armor. We spiritually get ready for war, man. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about you with truth, and having on a breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, take the shield of faith, because faith without works is dead, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Because these folks finna throw it at us, man. They finna throw the whole book at us, man. And, you know, as brothers, we gotta get prepared for that, man. Like, that's why I was like, man, we gotta get ready, man. Great persecution, man. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So we praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. So, you know, we prepping, man. You know, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1 through 8. You know, I'm going to end it off. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. And this letting you know the Lord is a just balance, because each one, he letting you know it's the opposite of it. It's a left to it, it's a right to it. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. That's where we at right now. We at the time from embracing this world. Like, it's, you know, because the Lord let you know everything's a time for everything on the sun. All these emotions that the Lord talking about, he understanding. We had plenty of days of laugh. We still laugh now. Even in the day of calamity, the Lord said we're going to be able to laugh, you know what I'm saying? But we can't live this whole life living in pleasure, you know what I'm saying? Because she that living in pleasure is dead, basically. Because the Lord is, you know, we not over here to be having the most fun. You know, I get it in this flesh, especially being here in America. Like, we see all these sensational restaurants. We see all these glowing lights. We see big booty women promoted all day in front of us. We see liquor stores everywhere. Like, we got everything around us to make you just like party, party, party. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sustaining from the flesh is the best thing you can do. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sue. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. And this is where we at right now. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. We're at a time of war right now, man. And, you know, when people don't have their necessities and when people don't have access to their derelicts, their dailiness, these everyday sensational appetites of going out to eat. And brother like me, you know, I've been cooking more, man. I made me some tacos early. You know, it was the Sabbat from last night. It ended sundown today. Well, yesterday, New Year's Eve, and I made me some like little tacos, man. And I'm full. You know, Jake doing better, just cooking. And brothers need to cook for yourself, man. You never know, man. We're gonna be out there in the wild. We have to prep a little fire and whatever meat the Lord gonna take care of us, man. We're gonna cook it, clean it, and gut it, and eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's a time for war, man. It's time to let go of things, and we usher in a new kingdom. We want the righteous kingdom. We want our woman to be in order. You know, me as a man is flesh as well. Like, I'm tired of playing with these worldly people. Like, we desire the kingdom. We desire righteousness. You know, Jake ready to, you know, be fruitful and multiply. Jake ready to see his family in a good head space. Jake ready to see life, man. This is not life, man. You know, so not trying to drag the lesson out, but you brothers get ready, man. You know, it's a new year, man. It's a new year. So I hope this lesson will edify. I want to give our praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakadash. Deal bonds to the apostles and the elders that spread the truth out of the folk on this earth. I'm here with another Can I Be Lesson. Shalom.